In this video, we're going to be opening up and reviewing the all-new Star Wars Vintage Collection Fire Spray Gun or Boba Fett Starship. This thing is actually really cool, and I'm going to go over every single little thing about it in this video, and also do a little bit of weathering on it just to make it that much cooler looking, so definitely stick around to see how that happens. Also, this ship was sent over to me by the wonderful people over at entertainmentearth.com, so if you want to get yourself one of these, please just head over to the link in the description I have in this video, and also the same one that's listed on my website and everything. And make sure to use that link for all of your pre-order and action figure needs, and thank you so much to entertainmentearth.com. Okay, so I'm going to open up this guy in just a second, but I just want to take a look at the box quickly, see what we got in store for us. So clearly this thing can stand up. It comes with Boba Fett, and it comes with a couple of seismic chargers, which that's actually pretty cool, and some things to shoot. And yeah, it's a good looking box. I mean, it's got that vintage look to it. So, but to be honest, I thought this was gonna be bigger. The box just seems smaller than I thought. We'll see when I open it up. So let's get to do that right now. So one thing I'm noticing right off the bat is the fact that there's no plastic in here. I know Hasbro is trying to have zero plastic in their packaging, which, you know, a lot of people complain about. I think it's kind of cool, because if it's better for the environment, why not? Okay, so in the box we've got a bunch of pieces, cockpit cover thing, the stand, which is pretty sturdy. I'm not really sure what this is. Some directions, and cute little Boba Fett. Okay, well here she is all set up, and she looks really good, and looks actually much bigger than I did think it was in the box, and so I'm actually quite happy with that. And so the stand that it's on is actually pretty cool. It's actually quite easy to use. It just kind of fits nicely, just like that, and it's all set. I actually really like that. So it does come with these little stickers here for like the cockpit, but I really hate stickers on toys, and I hate putting them on, and they always come off, so I'm just gonna not use those. So the seismic chargers are in place here, and all I have to do is push this little button here, and they come out. So let's give that a try. I actually do think it's a pretty fun little feature of the ship, so that's actually really cool. So when you've got it face down like this, flat down, you've got a couple cool little compartments. So you've got this one right here, which, you know, you've got some space in there for people and stuff, so that's cool. And you do have this little pocket down here, kind of like a little belt to walk into the ship. And also this right here comes down, and then you have this little compartment to put stuff in, I think, which is the point of that. I think that's kind of cool. It's not something I think it's cool. It's not necessarily a feature about this ship that I would be excited to have, but it's alright. It's kind of cool. And of course this does come open, and this actually is on kind of a little swivel, so when you lift it up, it kind of stays in the upright position, which is kind of cool. And you can just kind of put a figure in there, standing up, and it fits just fine. And of course we do have the blasters down here, which work just fine. Wow.
We got him!
So as a whole, I think this thing is really awesome. I think it looks really good. I think it's going to be a fantastic shelf piece with how easy the stand is on this. And also, I really like how it's legitimately fun to play with, which I wasn't actually expecting at all. There is actually a little bit of detail as far as like the actual sculpt on the plastic here, but the detail isn't very highlighted with the paint very much, and I want to do some weathering to make that pop, and I think we can really make this thing actually look better than it already does with just a little bit of really easy weathering. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do this right now. So to weather this thing, you're really only going to need a couple different materials, and one of them being just some plain basic black acrylic paint. You can find this at Walmart or anywhere like that. And this other stuff here is called Rub and Buff. It's actually just like this oil wax based paint that you can rub on, and it really makes it nice and chrome and shiny and silver. It's really, really great. So the plan is to water down the paint quite a bit and then glob it onto the ship all over the place to get it inside the little details. And then once they're in the details, rub off all of the excess paint off of the ship so then all the paint is just left just within the details, making them more standout-y and making them just pop and look better. After you're done with the black paint, we're going to squirt out some of the rub and buff. A little bit goes a long way. And we're going to go over it with a paintbrush on some of the raised areas, the edges, and some of the other details just to get a nice little highlight all over the ship. And then once you get a little bit on there, don't be afraid to rub it in with your finger or a towel to make sure it really gets in there. So if you do want one of these ships for yourself, make sure to head to the link in the description and get one of these on entertainmentearth.com. And thank you to Entertainment Earth, and also thank you to you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it or if you found it helpful, please leave a comment, let me know, and like the video or subscribe. Whatever works for you, that would be amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.